first step to getting this all down, we used to have a gate here. We used the gate someplace else because we didn't use this. We had this a gate here. This is where the horse pen used to come all the way up to here, and this was our, and then the barn's just right over there. But this was our out. Oh, water. This was our out, our safe out whenever the water got up real severe, which we experienced in 2015 from the little creek down there. And it, so, you know, Luann couldn't get I was going to work, and Luann couldn't get the horses out by herself down there. And, but anyway, so we could go through up here. Anyway, with all that said, now this whole section of fence comes out. And for right now, the post. All right, so I got this staple puller made by Crescent, made by the USA, bought at a local hard store or a local feed store called Buckeyes, and I don't know, $5 and something. Anyway, this was my dad's. But it's pretty cool. So you got leverage. I'll show you how it works. Okay, so you got leverage for one thing. So you can pull like that. Come out real easy. You got one that's really buried, which I don't really have none, but anyway, so got this, and you just hammer it right in, tied up against it, or underneath of it. Didn't really need to do that one, did I? Anyway, I don't know if they still make them. As I know, made in USA, number 56, Sure Grip. And evidently, I guess it's made by Crescent Tools. A lot of leverage there. Look at that. You hear that? That's a flock of geese. That's the Weedles. Luann's putting them up. Man. he? Felt like it was 6 inches long. Alright, so this hole is 27 inches long. Because I'm using these existing posts, of course I want to try to match up these brace posts. Okay, in other words, brace post goes in here and one goes over here. So mainly, I want to match this one, which is behind the camera, but to that post that's existing and in the ground, to the brace post there. And I don't know, it still looks like I'm high, but I cut 3 inches off because it was 30 inches, and I just got my stitches out, and so I I hand dug some of it. My hole, you know, that was pretty deep, but not quite deep enough. Anyway, so that's the goal. So I put a little bit of gravel down there, and it may be just a little bit high, but we're going to have to live with that, or live with it being a little tilted. 1 and 2. So there's step 1. Step 2 is get your best eyeball out, or you get a level out. And posts are kind of crooked, so you got to kind of deal with that. So this is going to be something like that. Kick a little bit of dirt. Just to hold it there for a second. And we got 2 in the gang down here helping me. And this one is pretty close like that. So that, I like putting a little bit of gravel. We went down a creek yesterday, got some gravel. Let's stick a little gravel in here first. And that'll push it back. And take, this was a weightlifting bar that I converted to my own personal tamper. Just welded it there and down here so it doesn't slide. It works great. I've got a tamper, but this is better. It's smaller and just works better. And because I use it with one hand, it really works great right now. So right now, let's take a look. Last look. Gotta kind of estimate this. It's got a curve. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. So I think that's probably pretty close. And this way looks good. Now eyeball check it. Eyeball says it's good. So more gravel. really packs it in really good, I think. Especially if you got fine gravel. Right now, it all depends on the creek. Sometimes it gives you more, sometimes less. And right now I've got a good easy access gravel bar. Of course, everybody don't have that. And this isn't a creek, this is just a dry wash ditch. It's it has water in it for about a week after it rains. And it appears to be a creek. But it ain't. Already getting good and tight. Put a little bit of that dirt in there. You guys don't know the first thing about building a fence, but you make good company. We got possible snowstorm coming next Tuesday. I'm trying to get these posts. I got 8 of them to get in the ground. My hand kind of threw everything off. And I'm not going to show you every single post that I do either. This comes with a pretty good heater in the wintertime. I know them. You want that gravel, huh? Tell you what else that creek will give you. Just the dry wash runs into a creek down that end of the property, and it's a regular creek. And you know, all creeks flood, and so this came in one of the floods. Nice little fiberglass shovel. I got plenty of shovels, but I like this one because it's real lightweight. So, benefits of a creek. I had creek brain lumber down. That was a bad one there, bad flood we had. And there was a house up that way that somebody built. It actually cornered into the creek. And anyway, finally there was a 500-year flood and it hit it and it just tore the house apart. And so there was just lumber everywhere I had to clean up, me and Luann. But I saved most of it that I could. They was done. I don't even think anybody had to. At the time, there wasn't nobody living there. I know you guys are so worried, always worried. I better draw it right. I know, King. So, my goal today is to get this one, that one, It's just stuck in the ground. I got to pull it up, dig it a little deeper, and reset it properly like this, and line it up with this hole right here. Just a scoop there. One done.